What's up, everybody? My name is Biking.
That's my logo.
Welcome to the second episode of How Did You Get That? And today it's a special one because we caught a sniper. Okay, let's get on to it. I'm still using TradingView as my platform of choice, and I'm looking at NAS 100 on the 22nd of November 2023. Let's go! Before we do though, full disclaimer, Forex trading is very risky and everything we do here is purely speculative. Should you do anything based on the content taught on this channel, know that you're doing so with your own risk, and Biking cannot and will not be held responsible for anything. Okay, now that is out of the way, NASDAQ, 22nd of November, 4-hour time frame. What I would like for you to do is focus your attention on the open of the day. So forget about everything else on the right hand side and focus on this specific portion. Remember in my previous video when I mentioned liquidity, we are still looking for the same thing today. But before we find it, let me explain a little deeper what liquidity is, and be sure to write this down. Liquidity is an area price will tend to draw to because stop orders reside there. In simple terms, it's where the money is. Now, look at our chart and remember we're focusing on this side of the chart, and tell me, where is the money? Where is the liquidity at? Below old lows and above old highs. Let's go ahead and bring back our old price action and mark these areas of liquidity. Bam! What I want us to do now is dive down the time frame. This is the hourly time frame, and before we start breaking it down any further, let me just mention something about biased. I did mention this in my previous video, so if you haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. So biased is where you want the market to go for the day, and there are always two biased. Ever buy or sell. Do you want the market to go higher, or are you expecting it to go lower? So my bias on this particular day was buys. I wanted to see the market go higher. Now, very important, and write this down too. Once you have your bias and liquidity areas marked, you start looking for structure. And what do you see on this time frame? What did I see that prompted me to take that buy? A fair value gap. If you don't know what a fair value gap is, be sure to check out our video dropping soon detailing everything you need to know about a fair value gap. But for the sake of this one, write this down too. A fair value gap refers to the inefficiency in price delivery. You see that gap between those two wicks? That's a fair value gap. When I saw this in live price action, I didn't care about anything else except for what was within that gap. Now, let's skip down the time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame, and that highlighted area is our hourly fair value gap. Now, we're looking into this area to refine our entry point. What you'll notice is that right before liquidity was taken, this liquidity on the hourly time frame, a perfect high was formed. And when this happened, I forgot about everything else in price except for what was within this and this intraday low. I'm talking about this range. Now we're about to dive down the time frame, and we are only focusing within this range. This is the 1-minute time frame, and this is that range you marked on the 5-minute time frame. Now tell me, what do you see within this range? A fair value gap. Now you can just go right ahead and clap at yourself because you just found the perfect sniper entry. Within this fair value gap is where your entry will be. You just wait out the whole day, and then thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hope you've learned something from this video. Let me know that in the comment section. And since you've gotten this far, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And my name is Biking. I'll catch you on the next one.